Cyrill and Methodius, the apostles to the Slavs. Any nation without its own written language and script is a nation without a soul. It has no identity, no historical continuity, and will not survive the tyranny of time. The Bulgarian state was established in 681 AD as a nation of warriors, brave men with souls of eagles. When the first Bulgarians crossed over to Europe, they were faced not only with severe opposition, but were also challenged by the sophisticated influence of the Eastern Roman Empire, called the Byzantine Empire. In 886 AD, the Cyrillic alphabet was officially adopted and developed in the First Bulgarian Empire under the reign of Knyaz Boris I. This allowed Bulgaria to become a major cultural center and facilitated the spread of Slavic literacy. Prior to this, in 864 AD, again under the rulership of Knyaz Boris I, Bulgaria was the first nation among the Slavs to convert to Christian faith and accept Christianity as a state religion. This was a turning point in the cultural, political, and spiritual development of Bulgaria. The Cyrillic alphabet was created by the two brothers, Cyrill and Methodius, both theologians and missionaries who had dedicated their lives to preaching the gospel to the Slavic people of Eastern Europe. Their mission was to evangelize the Slavs, preaching to them the Word of God in their native language, rather than the officially established by the Church three sacred languages, Hebrew, Latin, and Greek, which was the inscription on the cross of Jesus of the day of his crucifixion. Constantine, Cyrill the philosopher, the elder of the two brothers, championed the right of the Slavic people to use their own language in Christian worship. In 867 AD, while traveling to Rome, Cyrill stopped in Venice, where he delivered a notable defense of the Slavic language against the three-language heresies that stated that God should be praised only in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. These powerful words, quote, "Our language has the right to exist and is equal to all others," still resonate today. In order to better spread the word of God to Slavic people, Cyrill created an alphabet based on the Greek alphabet specifically designed for the Slavic language. Using this new mode of writing, Cyrill translated the Gospels into the Slavonic language, thus making the sacred text accessible to the common people, empowering them in their faith. The Bible was initially translated into Slavic language and set the foundation of Slavic Christianity in the late 9th century, which is around 863 AD. This is almost 500 years before the Wycliffe translation of the Bible in year 1380. The translation of the Bible into Slavic language not only led to an enriched religious life, but also laid the foundation for a vibrant literary tradition that would eventually influence generations of Slavic writers, impacting the cultural history and identity of the Slavic people. The newly formed state of Bulgaria wholeheartedly embraced this great gift of God, their own alphabet, which not only helped preserve their Christian faith, but also was a fortress of the nation's identity through centuries of foreign domination. During the 500 years of Turkish yoke and Ottoman occupation, the Bulgarian men and women fiercely protected and taught those precious letters to their children, risking death and gallows, yet boldly declaring, quote, "I am Bulgarian today and every day. I will risk everything," end of quote. This great gift of God, their own alphabet and the written manuscripts, were so precious to them and worth dying for. At the risk of death by candlelight in lonely dark rooms, priests copied books so that people could hold on to their faith and language. The legacy of the two brothers Cyrill and Methodius, revered as the apostles to the Slavs, and their pioneering work extends far beyond modern education, language, policy, and cultural identity. It shapes European history. In 1980, Pope John Paul II declared them co-patrons of Europe, calling their work a bridge between East and West. May 24th is the national holiday in Bulgaria, commemorating the Slavic alphabet, education, and culture. This is a day celebrating the spiritual Easter, day of remembrance and resurrection of the national pride and national identity of Bulgaria, a nation that fiercely protected its own language and faith. The mission of the two brothers Cyrill and Methodius, who shaped the early Slavic culture, still lives on and continues to tell the story written in the very letters they created.